Hi beauties, today's video is a collaboration with Tiny Jellow. She's over there looking like a snack, link in the bio. But for now, this is the look we're working on today. I know you can hear that I'm sick, but I really wanted to push out this video. I'm just using my BH Studio Pro on, I don't know, it's a paintbrush I bought from Hobby Lobby. But this is the gel brow pomade in the color brunette, and here you see I'm just including this because I wanted to make sure you saw that I was trying to do softer hair like strokes. This is my LA Girl Pro Conceal in the color Toffee that I'm using to clean up under my brows, and I'm just using this small angled brush that I had in like a black radiance thingy one time a long time ago, so I just found this again. I used to love using this for my brows. And I'm blending out with this small blender brush from the BH Cosmetics set I reviewed a while ago. For the top, I don't need it to be as clean, so I'm using the thing straight, and it's in the shade Toast, as you saw I just said. And this one is closer to my skin tone. So I'm just going in, and then I'll blend that out as far as it will go. Oh, my lips were burning. So I'm just using my regular old chapstick, the blue moisturizing one. Yeah, so I'm blending that out as far as it will go, and if you hear anything rustling, guys, I'm sorry, that's me with the paper snotting my nose. But I'm setting that under eye highlight with my black opal loose finishing powder in the shade medium. I also use that to highlight my under eye later in the video. Taking my rounder of my two blending brushes, I'm going in with a warm medium brown shade as my first transition color, and this one I'm kind of concentrating in the highest point of the arc, and I'm blending out evenly to the two sides. And then with this tapered brush, I'll show you the color actually. This is the first color just applied, and now with the tapered brush I'm going to use this one and just tap it and concentrating this color on the outer portion of the eye. So still transition colors, it's just that this one is on the outer portion of my eye. And I finally made up my mind. I didn't know what concealer base I wanted to use, so I'm just using that same Toffee and the same brush I used to blend out the top with. And this is real time. Everything else is like sped up. Sorry. I'm just blending that without touching the transition colors too much. Using this muted pink and this eyeshadow, this flat eyeshadow brush, I'm just packing that color on. I want it to be muted, but I still want you to see that it's a muted pink, you know? So I'm packing it on and trying not to do too much blending. And then with my Well Love Wet n Wild Fergie eyeliner, gel liner in Little Black Dress, and my felt pen that has no use except for this, I'm going to do my wing. Guys, my trick for this is like I psych myself out, right? I know I want a medium to thick liner, but this whole time I'm like thin line, thin line, thin line, thin line, thin line, thin line, thin line. So I'm literally like psyching myself to give me a thin line, because if I go in thinking thick, I'm gonna end up with my whole eye black. So I don't know if it'll work for you, but this is what we're looking like. And then I'm gonna do the base of the wing. I'm using the corner of my eye as a guide and drawing towards the edge of my eyebrow, and I do it on the same way on the other side, but my eyes aren't even, so I have to be careful to make them match as best as I can. So you see me like looking back and forth, and that's why. So from the edge, I draw right back into that line on my eye, and then I fill in the middle later. So draw right back in and fill in the middle. See here, I can see that they kind of don't match. I'm just comparing, and I go in thinking thin. I tell myself thin line, thin line, thin line, until I see that the two of them are pretty much even. And that's what I'm working with, and I'm excited. Okay, so I'm using the same gel liner and the same pencil, felt pen for my waterline. It hasn't given me any problems yet. Some people say it's not made for that, but you guys know I take chances with my makeup. So there's that. And I'm taking this dense brush to set the black, which I realized later on was kind of like a redundant step because the gel liner literally doesn't move, as we will see in a second when I'm trying to blend it out. But I thought I would set this and use it to blend it out. So I'm taking this small little brush here and backdrop pink. You could tell I'm so excited about this part, being able to use that pink, right? And I'm trying to go on the very edge of that black liner and blur it out. And I'm being cautious here. I don't know how much product I need or how much pressure I need. So each time I'm going in like gently trying to blend it. But it is a gel liner and I didn't want to move. So, which is its purpose, you know. It's doing its job. So I'm going in with more pressure and more product and really working that line down to a blur best as I can. And when I go on the other side, I already know how much product and how much pressure I need. So I just go right in. It looks a little bit heavier handed. That's because it is. Here I thought I had totally just ruined it, but I'm like, you know what? It's too late to turn back now, so let's go. And I'm using that same brush, wiping it off in between and trying to like let the black show through some more. So I'm wiping off that pink from over the black that has, you know, gotten a little bit messy with blending. You know, I like it. Here I feel like I see like a dull purple kind of peeking through from my own eye color, so I'm trying to create that with eyeshadow. So I'm like, let's see what happens. And I really took a chance here, but I kind of like the outcome a lot. So right where I see the darkness coming through, I just go in and kind of like accent it even more. And it actually creates like a fake crease. So I guess I have a soft cut crease in a sense. And then I'm cleaning up the line because, you know, you're never perfect with this stuff, so don't worry about it. And I'm taking the cleanest of my fingers, I'm gonna blend that out. Hair is real time. I'm showing you that I take my time with it. It's not sped up at all. I go really slow. I get a good finger and just like blend easy. And yeah, that's what I got here. So let's just move on, do the face and whatever. Let's go. Color corrector, check. Primer, check. Foundation, almost check. And then we're gonna be on to concealer in like a split second. I'm using the LA Girl again in the shade Toffee, only because I could not find Fawn. So what I'm gonna do, because I couldn't find Fawn, is I'm actually gonna bake this time because I wanted a really like highlighted highlight. And yeah, I finally dampened my beauty blender. I also thought I wanted to be extra snatch as it's Valentine's, you know, and so I'm trying out, which I've never done before. You guys know this, never done it before, trying out this reverse contour thing. Whatever, and it didn't make that big of a difference to me. I ain't doing it again. So I'm blending with the top of the beauty blender with the apex, and then I'm flipping to the booty portion and bouncing that on the end. Now holding my face taut until I get the powder ready. This is the black opal loose finishing powder in the shade medium. I'm pressing that into my skin, and then I'm going back in for more and using it to bake with to try to get a more intense under eye color. And down here, I do not cream contour down here. I don't like that look for my face or for my face shape, but I do press it in because I get like fine lines and my makeup separates in that mustache area. I can feel like I see the mustache. All right, I'm just showing you the lashes and the duo glue, and I'm gonna struggle with that off camera. So here's where we are so far, and lashes on. Taking that same dense brush that I used before with the black shadow, I'm taking whatever's left and using that to blend or smudge the liner I put down at first. Now on this small brush, I'm taking that same purple from the crease and going on the outside to further blend, and then the pink from the top, obviously, on the inner portion on that same brush. So we're gonna try to fuse the colors together that are under the black. I'm dusting everything off, powdering my face. Take your time. I'm so excited. I got my VH Studio Pro back in the shade 255. You guys know I started rocking with that and I just got it back again at Thanksgiving. I refuse to pay more than $4 for this powder. I am that girl. And my also well-loved CoverGirl Queen bronzer in Ebony Bronze. I am going just above where I did that reverse contour to actually contour. And we are customizing our blushes. As per usual, I am patting it on and going back. I tend to concentrate blush on the back of my cheeks and then blend whatever is left on the brush forward. I just feel like that suits my face shape best. And I bought this thing on Thanksgiving. I'm like, what the hell is this? Came out looking like unicorn sweat. But I'm like, whatever, let's try it. See if it do what it do. I took a big chance because this is kind of like an oil, like a serum, and I'm putting it on top of my already powdered face. So I was taking a big chance. So I'm just pouncing it in with my ring finger, as you can see, and hoping for the best. I couldn't see a result, so I put the powder on top and it was like kapow! It like slapped me in the face. I was like, what the hell? This is way too much highlighter. But I said, all right, let me see if I could do some. So this thing got, this is real time panic, y'all. This panic is real time. I bet you never see a brush move so fast in real time. I was like, get this thing off my face. This is too much highlight. Anyway, so with that being said, I decided to set with the matte finishing spray instead of the dewy one. And I'm just showing you how I hold the mascara brush to maximize my non-existent bottom lashes. And I'm just using the mascara on my real lashes to blend into the falsies. I'm lining my lips and putting my favorite pinky nude lipstick on. It has a name, but 902C is all I ever remember. I think it's called Think Pink or something. And this thing is from Sally Hansen that I've had for a billion years. I have a lot of them. And so I randomly use them from time to time in the center just to give my lips some dimension. And yeah, get a good itch in and brush the hair. I never wear a center part. I don't like how it looks on my face, but it's Valentine, so we trying something new. So I'm just establishing the part with the concealer, and I realized that I forgot my nose contour, so I'm doing that. And yeah, this is the finished look, all sprayed down and dried down and hair brush and whatever. And yeah, I really like it. Oh, I just was giving you guys some options here. This pink one would be really cute, and this one, which kind of matches more like the purple in the crease, and it's totally vampy and like rocker ready Valentine. So hope you guys like this look. I hope you're able to recreate it. Let me know in the comments if you do, if you'll use it for Valentine's. And yeah, that's it. I hope you guys really enjoy it, and I will see. Oh, I have a rant, y'all. Hold tight for the rant. I'm gonna upload it right after this. Okay, about edges. Bye.